Hello all, welcome to another episode of Thoughtful Leaders by collegedunia.com, where we share thoughts on education. Today we have a very special guest, Dr. GRC Reddy. Very warm welcome to collegedunia.com, sir.
Thank you. I am GRC Reddy. I am the Vice Chancellor of the university.
Yes, sir.
SR University.
Yes, sir.
Before coming here, I was heading Sharda University, Greater Noida, Delhi, as Vice Chancellor.
Yes.
Before to that, I was Director of couple of NITs as Director. NIT Calicut, NIT Goa, NIT Warangal, and I was, additional charge of several other NITs.
Yes, sir.
I was the founder member of some NITs also, as well as triple ITs also.
Okay.
So right now I am heading this SR University. It is a very young university, hardly 6 months old. Otherwise, it has been in existence as engineering institution for about 20 years, and it is recently it has graduated from engineering college to university.
Yes.
State government university, sanctioned by the government of Telangana.
Yes, sir.
This is in brief.
Okay. So my first question for the interview is, you held a key position throughout your entire career. What are the things that bonded you to connect with an education sector?
I love teaching. I am a teacher, basically.
Okay.
And, I have been a teacher. And by virtue of being a teacher, I got an opportunity to head institutions also that are contributing, to the education in the country.
Okay.
In my own.
Okay, sir. So next question is, being the VC of SR University, what is your philosophy of leadership? How do you describe your leadership style?
See, any university, it's a higher learning institution.
Yes.
It should be vibrant both in teaching and research.
Yes.
So my emphasis is only on teaching and research. And to achieve this, we need to have good teachers as well as good students. To have good teachers who will be in a position to attract good students.
Yes, sir.
And vice versa. This is all, I am trying to emphasize.
Nice, sir. So, being a VC, how do you strategize your plans and how do you execute your proper execution to get a perfect this thing in the education in your university?
My top priority, for this university, curriculum, etc. is no problem. You can always have nice curriculum with the help of experts in various fields as well as industry.
Yes, sir.
Apart from that, now there is a huge, scarcity of human resource. My top priority is, to get the right human resource.
Yes, sir.
I am now scouting for good people across the country, to be on my faculty roles.
Okay. So
we have excellent student strength, but we should deserve that strength also,
yes,
with good teachers.
Yes, sir. My next question is, education sector in foreign countries and India are structured very differently. What is an inbound student can gain studying in your institute particularly?
No, India is India, say US is US, but within our limitations, we can always excel. I have shown this in the case of NITs. I'm sure, I will do this in SR University also. The only thing is, we should get the good human resource.
Yes.
And once we have good human resource, we can do the way, we want.
Yes, sir.
That's what I think.
Okay. My next question is, how does the SR University ensures the best practice in an industry?
The best practice in, with industry means, we should have, if it is an engineering institution, we should have live contact with the industries.
Yes.
And that means, on our various bodies, we have people from industries.
Yes.
I am with industries already.
Yes.
So what is the need of the industry we see, and we try to include that in the curriculum. But my point is, we don't prepare a student for a particular industry.
Yes.
Once he goes out, it should be useful to various industries. That is how I view. It's not that I just prepare my curriculum suiting a particular industry. That is not my cup of tea.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Nice to hear that, sir. Our next question is, what do you think your roles and responsibility to the university and the students are? Like, what are the mutual or the separate roles that the student and the university should both combinedly have?
See, university means it's only people. People means main stakeholders, the students and teachers. We are here because students are there.
Yes.
Okay, if students are not there, we are not here.
Yes, sir.
So my topmost stakeholders are students, and to cater to their needs, I need, right human resource.
Right.
This is how I view.
Yes, sir. So my next question is, what is the SR University's 10 years down the line plan? Like, what are the things they're going to implement in 10 years down the line? What is the vision for the university?
This is a university. University means it's a higher learning institution.
Yes.
Where the teaching and research should be vibrant.
Okay.
So apart from teaching, usual teaching, I try to emphasize on research also. Once we have research, good research output from this university, I am sure, it will have a place, the map of the country, the area of education.
Yes,
I am sure it will have.
Yes, sir.
In due course.
My next question is, what is the greatest strength of SR University? Greatest strengths of an SR?
Greatest strength, you see, we have already recruited some very good faculty,
Okay.
which were second to none in the country.
Okay.
And only thing is this number should increase.
Yes.
I am sure, already, we are getting recognized in the society. I am sure once this number increases, we'll have some place in the area of education in the country.
Sure, sir. What would you like people to know about your university?
We should be known for our quality of education, quality of research. This is my view. Once this is done, then automatically our interaction with the industry will be very vibrant, and that gets name and fame for the university, as well as we can do something, contribute something to the society as well as to the country.
Yes.
Okay.
How do you tend to establish a healthy relation in the environment in your institute? Like, how do you manage that healthy environment?
Once you are transparent, your administration is transparent, I think, there will be always healthy, atmosphere on the campus. So have, grievance cells for both students as well as faculty. And we try to address their concerns. So that is how, we'll establish, excellent relations among various stakeholders.
Okay.
Including non-teaching staff.
Yes, sir. My last question for the interview, like any message you would like to give to the current youth or an aspiring student?
See, as an administrator, I don't think, anybody need to tell us what we should do.
Yes.
Vice Chancellor is all, he is all powerful in, in implementing his vision. So we should be proactive. The interest of the institution, what is required, we should carry. I don't think anybody will, whether it is private university or government university, nobody need to tell us. It's only, drive and enthusiasm that is required on the part of the VC, and he should be a good leader. Good leader means he should take people also along with him. It's not that, you just give one order, ask others to implement. That is not the way. That is not leadership at all.
Yes, yes.
Should carry people along with him. And once that is done, I think, we'll be going in the desired direction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing your wonderful insights on this interview. I hope this will reach maximum people and clarify their doubts and enhance this thing. And thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you very much, Mr. Vipin. I also thank the College Dunia for giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.